Hello again. I know I've already done a video today, but I've got up and I've got to talk about this creature, right? And an article that we saw. First off, let's talk about this chap. What is his name? Jeremy. Of course his name's Jeremy. A Labour councillor has described Operation Raise the Colours as an attempt by a bunch of criminals, extremists and nonces to hijack our national flag. Hertfordshire Borough Council's Labour leader, they're always fucking Labour, man, Jeremy Newmark, made the comment to a council meeting on Wednesday last week, prompting gasps from other councillors. It came in response to a question put by Conservative councillor Brett Rosehill. The Operation Raise the Colours movement aims to put in up St George's flags and the Union Jack across towns in Britain. I didn't write it, trend it. Oh no. Before the council meeting, Mr Rosehill said the movement reflected public sentiment, which it does, and asked Mr Newmark to guarantee that these displays will not be removed in our borough. During the meeting, Mr Rosehill said Mr Newmark was constantly linking our national flag to extremism. How? Like, how can you be extreme? Like, say, go to Norway, every fucking wear Norwegian flags. It's only in England we're not allowed to be patriotic. It's only in England we're not allowed to love England. During the meeting, Mr Rosehill and Mr New said I've said that. He warned that it could run the risk of letting extremists define it instead of reclaiming it for the mainstream, according to the Welling Hatfield Times. Mr Newmark responded saying, "I'm sorry, but I'm not playing. I won't be taking lectures on our national flag and extremism from a councillor that has the audacity to speak in almost glowing terms in this question to the council about Operation Raise the Colours," he said. Why not? You know, like if the king was to do something, we'd be like, wave a flag. They sell that if we play football on the world stage, they sell the flags in the pound shop, Primark, everywhere, cheap, so that people can get flags and support their country. But then you have to take them down afterwards, because it's like, no, you can support your country, but only for a little bit. Then it's not your country anymore. Operation Raise the Colours, an organised, orchestrated attempt by a bunch of criminals, extremists and nonces to hijack our national flag. Right. And then he says, that this is my favourite, look at the individuals behind Tommy Robinson's event this weekend. He didn't organise it on his own, you tit. Look at their string of criminal convictions, sex offences and such like. This man's a Labour councillor. Okay, mate, you couldn't make it up. Greville Jenner, anybody? Serious. Keith Fass, he was Labour as well, weren't he? It's like literally the amount of Labour that people in Parliament right now with sex offences against their name. And you have the audacity to call me a nonce. Actually, I've not put a flag up, right? I go one step beyond that, open my mouth, actually tell people my views, point out that the Emperor is well and truly stark bollock naked, right? So it's just fucking typical of government in general, especially Labour, you know, lies, bullshit, finger pointing, blaming other people when the fault comes down to you, right? Labour are obviously the public face of the Islamification of England at the minute. They're the ones who are publicly allowing it to happen. But it's been going on all the way through the Tory sitting. 14 years, was that? Anyways, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the numbers, right? From the United Kingdom march, right? So there were 25. Should have this up. Should have had this up. Oh, here we go. It's right there. The police have confirmed out of the 25 arrests at the Unite the Kingdom rally, only 8 were attending the march. The other 17 were actually left-wing counter-protesters. You know, the ones who carry the Palestinian flag? It were them that did it. Like, literally, only 8 on our side. And they were arrests, like, right? And Sadiq Khan, right, which, you know, like, anybody but me think that sounds ever so slightly like sick cunt, right, but coincidence. I said that this was like, you know, like evil, that the United the Kingdom, even the name of it isn't racist, right? Just uniting the kingdom, the people in the kingdom, whatever race, whatever religion, whatever colour you are, whatever sex you are welcome here. That was the theme of that. But Sadiq Khan made out it was some evil fucking entity full of far-right thugs, nearly 1 million people there, 8 out of 1 million got arrested. Don't know about the imprisonment on that. And I've asked ChatGPT, right? So I looked up, and then he went, then, like, obviously, Sadiq Khan also played down the Notting Hill Carnival, right? Which had 423 arrests. And he described that as a lovely family fun day out. Now, the United the Kingdom rally was a family fun day out. Like, loads of kids went, loads of pensioners, not far-right thugs, mate. Literally, the blinkers on these people when they want to force a narrative. It's like, you cannot call the people that marched in the Unite the Kingdom rally far-right thugs. You can't call them any kind of thug. Like, almost 1 million people descending on one city and then leaving and dispersing and not causing any fucking ruckus. 8 people got a bit rowdy and had to be, but the people that were paid to go and rile them up, 17 of them were arrested. The people saying, no, you're a far-right thug, they're the ones that got arrested. Do you see the logic behind that? But 423 arrests made at the Notting Hill Carnival. And even when I Googled this, right, they even put a spin on this. During the Notting Hill Carnival 2025, there were a total of 423 arrests, with 2 stabbings reported, but overall incidents of serious violence were significantly lower compared to previous years. Stabbings. 2 individuals were stabbed during the event, but neither incident resulted in life-threatening injuries. How many people were stabbed at the United Kingdom rally? You know, like, literally, everything is two-tier. Good people are being painted out to be bad people, and bad people are being painted out to be victims. That's the world we live in. Get your head down that fucker. But gimps like that fucking Jeremy dude don't help matters, because he doesn't fucking, you know, forgive him for he knows not what he does. For he doesn't have a clue what's fucking going on, and he doesn't know what he's responsible for. Like, literally, when the time comes, you know, which side of history do you want to be on? He's on the wrong side of history. When push comes to shove, and when everything is out on the table, people like that are going to get the full wrath, but not wrath, shame, name and shame. Sit them down. You fucking twat. What were you thinking? What were they? What? Sell out. Just having an opinion because you're paid to have that opinion. It's not independent thought. You sit and you look at the logic of the majority of the people arrested were people who came to kick off the people who were peacefully marching. All the way down the line. Epping, fucking Canary Wharf. Peaceful protests. Peaceful protests. with women and children present and pensioners and the disabled. And the only anger comes from the fucking people who are paid to be there, with their mass-produced, and all made by the same company, apparently. I saw in a video the other day. All made by the same company. These people have been contracted to go out there and kick shit up, waving their Palestinian flag. What the fuck? I do not come from Palestine. I do not come from Israel. This is not my war. I'm sick to the fucking back teeth of being told that I've got to pick a fucking side. Oh, I don't think he watches my videos, so I'm going to tell you this quick. Right? Got this mate on Facebook. I won't name him. Virtue signalling. He tried to virtue signal. It was just a photograph of his face. I shouldn't laugh. But you got to, right, with tears down his face, right? Just a photograph of his head. And he'd captioned it, people are starting in Palestine. No, children are starting in Palestine. And loads of little Michael Jackson motherfuckers going around like, tee. Children. But it's like, for a start off, you're a bit late on the boat. For another thing, seeing proof that like this they got this kid, like promotional photos of this kid starving, and there's a fat kid in the background. This kid's actually really got a serious disability. Obviously Muslims marry the cousins, don't they? This kid, like, deformed and whatever, and they used it to say that all the kids in fucking Palestine are starving. Propaganda. Literally, we're being told that black is white and white is black, just in case you think I'm being racist by saying colours. Do you know what I mean? It's absolute insanity, and we need to stop. But people like Jeremy Duke Nukem, whatever his fucking name is, Jeremy, is enough. But people like that, these fucking wank-handed Labour councillors, of which we have two, do you know what I mean, who don't know what the fuck's going on, just literally need to tick boxes. And at the minute, the people in power need to tick Palestinian boxes. I don't get involved with that. It's not my country. I'm neither Muslim nor Jewish. It's not my war. It's not my country. There are kids starving in my country. There are malnourished children in my country. That's what I cry for. Don't even get me started on fucking Charlie Kirk's wife fucking standing there with Donald Trump bloody beaming. Perfect makeup, beaming and singing the national anthem. Less than, like, what is it? What was definitely half a month, just over a week, since her whole world allegedly came crashing down. The love of her life cruelly taken away. Facing a future where she's got to bring her kids up on her own, and literally every milestone that they go, knowing she's got to see that without him sat by the side of her. She's not got to knowing that they're never going to have any more kids, that they're never going to go on holiday together, that they can't sit and watch their favourite shows every time she sees, like, literally, Kate McCann grieved more than that woman grieved. She was beaming. How can you do that? Literally, I would be in a puddle of fucking snot and my own piss. You wouldn't be able to even get me out of the house. When I was having panic attacks in 2019 when my mum died, I was in bits for months. Right? If it had been the love of my life and we were like that and we were inseparable, literally, and how would she get her head around it? The woman just beaming, and then it's like, like, don't know what's gone on with Charlie Kirk. Do not believe his wife. I'm so sorry. And yes, I know a lot of what I say is going to garner hatred if anybody ever listened to it. Oh, by the way, earlier on, talked about the Scottish Korean, the video that I shared on Facebook of him last night been taken down. It was just telling the truth. Admittedly, in a little bit of a cheeky way. Like the bacon was a bit far, in my personal opinion. But he didn't say anything that was factually inaccurate against Islam. but they shut him up. And I am shut up as well. Like, literally, I used to get way more views than this. But you have to know that the Emperor is naked, because we have to come together and put this fucking right. And we'll never do it until we address the root cause of the problem. And that root cause is above Islam. And that's my enemy. Not you. Not even this Jeremy Gimp. Yeah. Personal slayer. I think that, like, literally, he's a yes man. It's like Keir Starmer. It's like, whose arse do we have to lick for the money? You know what I mean? And we've got to stop doing things for fucking money, man. It's sick. Anyways, thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love it. Oh, and by the way, yeah, wearing green lipstick. We had a demo order today. Drop the, if you made it till the end, just go, haha, you're wearing green lipstick. Child. Don't ever grow up, people. It is a fucking con. Don't grow up. And certainly don't listen to the people on the TV who are giving the orders, who are spouting false narratives on the order of evil people. Because when you get up there to who we're dealing with, it's pure fucking evil. Evil you normal people can't even comprehend, mate. Anyways, thank you for being there. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.